How are you going to make the world a better place? What are you going to do with the time that you have? How are you going to use the time that you have for the glory of God? Those are the big questions of life, and those are the questions that are relevant to any young adult here at North Dakota State University, where they're going to decide for themselves what kind of an adult or what kind of leader they're going to be.
I'd always thought that, Catholics were few and far between. It felt like I was the only one that was Catholic when it really wasn't, and that was a lie that I had told myself.
I thought that I had a good faith life. I went to Mass every Sunday. I came from a good Catholic family, but it was nothing compared to where I'm at now.
I went to class and I saw this guy that had been asking me into Bible study. I saw him sitting in class and I went, he was asking me to Bible study last week, and I saw that person at Mass, last Sunday, and that's when it started to click that oh, you know what, it's okay to be Catholic. These people are living out their Catholic faith on the campus. Oh wow, I could be that too.
2 years ago, I converted to the Catholic faith. A huge part of that was thanks to the Newman Center and the friends I made. The moment I fully understood what the Eucharist was, I knew that I couldn't be anything other than a Catholic. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at with the Newman Center. It's where else would I go? I can't go anywhere other than the church, because the church has the fullness. Christ lives here, physically.
Before coming into my freshman year, I actually lost one of my best friends to suicide, and I was at one of the lowest points in my life and struggling with my relationship with God. When I finally found my community at the Newman Center, these people showed me genuine love and care and a deeper relationship with Jesus.
Once a young adult realizes that Christ is alive, He loves them, He has a plan for their life, it changes everything.
My name's Ashton Lacko. I'm originally from Prior Lake, Minnesota. Here at the Newman Center, I serve primarily through being an altar server, and additionally I serve the students by being one of the janitors here. I find a great joy in doing work that no one else wants to do. I like the whole mentality of, if not me, then who else? And whenever I question why the heck I'm scrubbing toilets at 1 in the morning, I can always think back to that and just sort of chuckle to myself and say, you know what, this is good. I wasn't originally going to pick NDSU as the school I was going to go study civil engineering at, but the Newman Center options for faith-based housing, that is why I was drawn to NDSU over other universities. Through the men's hall, I was provided a spiritual director who I met with pretty frequently to sort of hash out all my questions about spiritual wants, spiritual needs, spiritual problems, etc. And I was presented with opportunities of formation through the formation nights. One of the biggest elements of the Cardinal Lynch Men's Hall that helps keep us in line is us keeping each other accountable, just strengthening each other in our beliefs. The world tells us a different perspective on what makes you happy in life and what your goals in life should be. Coming into college, I thought that being successful in life was having a big family, having lots of money, but going through my formation in Cardinal Lynch, I've come to now realize that what a priest does and the value that a priest ministry holds is so much larger, so much greater than most people ever could imagine. I now find peace in further discernment at seminary and looking more into how a priest lives their life. I really can't confidently say that I would be the same man that I am today if it wasn't for Cardinal Lynch Men's Hall. I thought that I was simply coming to NDSU to pursue a degree in civil engineering, but look where I've ended up now.
I think being here has helped Ashton to hear his call. I truly do, and I think that living here, being here, has greatly had an impact on a call to the priesthood.
I was a little concerned that the Newman Center, I had a stereotype of faith would be forced upon him and that he would have to do this or have to do that. That's absolutely not what has happened. The Newman Center just creates really, really good, well-rounded young adults. These guys weren't going out and drinking and doing bad things. They were actually living the faith, and I think it helped to reinforce to Ashton that this is okay.
That's what the Newman Center has done for him. It's brought out more of Ashton so that he can give more to Christ and take more from what Christ has to offer to him.
If he would not have been able to get into the faith-based housing, the Newman Center here, it likely would have changed his decision to attend North Dakota State University.
Yeah.
As parents, we couldn't be more proud of him.
Out of the men's hall, 3 of us have applied to seminary. God willing, we all get accepted, and 1 of us has been engaged. That's crazy. It blows me away every time I think about it.
Coming across the 12th Avenue North Bridge, and I see that staple. I see the cross of Christ lifted high for all of the campus to see. Fills my heart with joy because we're able to give God the glory here. That's the thing that's going to make the difference. To face the tremendous challenges that lie ahead. Our passion here at the Newman Center is to provide everyone that opportunity to discover who they are in Christ. I always tell young adults, I don't care what your vocation is, I just want you to know what God is calling you to and how He's calling you to make the world a better place. So your support is critical now to keep our mission vibrant. These men and women are the future of our faith, and I believe they're still worth the investment, don't you?